me what to do. All right, looks like they're
off and running.
Off and running.
If you would have waited 10 seconds, Uncle Fucker, things would have been better.
Uncle Fucker 69. That name just exudes such moral awesomeness that.
Hey, don't get into names and moral and. Some people didn't think about their name before they started. All right.
I certainly didn't. I just rolled with it. Oh man, hyphenated.
Hyphenated's gonna take it too. I'm surprised. I figured hyphenated
I'm surprised.
would say no thanks, but the double soul heart to go with it, that's nice. Get the devil deals. Uh-oh.
He's gonna have to push really hard for Guppy here to make super good use of it, or quad.
You better thank APOC for the third time.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I haven't gotten hit in the face yet.
You haven't? Well, it's in the chat there.
What?
Mm-hmm.
APOC, you looking for some handies or something after this? Because I am a fan of the Whore of Babylon.
He is at least looking for a low core drop.
Drop the donate core! That's where we need that money equals power emote right there.
APOC is a great guy. Thank you for subbing to Cobalt, APOC. It's always good to see. It's always good to see our viewers bounce back and forth.
Oh, gotcha.
Something's wrong with the item tracker. Just gonna go out on a limb and say there's a lot of Max's heads over there. Let's go ahead and call them the Max's heads, whoever's tracking the right-hand side.
I will fetch my pizza and I will share it with all of you beautiful people in just a moment. Be right back.
So really good start on both sides. Polyphemus, Max's head. Cannot complain about either of those starts. Poly, a little bit stronger early, but doesn't have... It doesn't have the disadvantage of not being able to stack it with other things. Ooh, speaking of the Guppy pieces, Hyphenated says no. He says, I don't care about Guppy. I'm going to take the mark. It's going to give me that speed, a little bit of damage. I would have had to pick, maybe pick up the head. I don't know. Hyphenated, though, just beyond me when it comes to thinking this game out. And another free health up. And the Miter to go with Dune's Max's head. So really good starts on both sides, honestly. Really good starts here. Both on the same floor. Dune needs to make sure he gets his devil deal here. Okay, the item tracker has officially done gone retarded. It's done broke. Look at it go. They just keep adding.
Your internet went completely down.
I'm back. Yeah, my internet went completely down.
Well, down and right back up's okay. Let's all go to the movies. My chin on your balls says. That's the kind of guy I want to go to the movies with. The guy that's going to put his balls on my chin in the dark.
In the dark. Hyphenated's going to slam a little milk in there while we take a pause break. I knew he needed a milk break, so I just went ahead and shut my OBS down and said, hey, Hyphenated, take a drink, bro. It's cool. Obviously, we're having issues tonight, guys. Absolutely do not know what's going on. That time it was just OBS, not my internet. Me and Cobalt got to whisper sweet nothings to each other while we were offline.
Which is better than the whole internet going down. I mean, it's a faster uptime again.
This is interesting. This item tracker is being a silly fella right now.
Lots of devil deals on Dune's side here. Picked up a cat piece there.
Hyphenated actually skipped his cat piece and took the mark instead, just to tell you that he doesn't agree with your statement on going for Guppy.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what else he's going to make that work with besides a quad shot that's really going to set him apart.
He's going to just make his poly work. How about that?
Well, let's see it happen.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. You want to put it down and show us how to do it. Moving along really nice right now.
Indeed. Dune got some good devil deals, though, he's working with here. Still open for a knife or a brim.
Yeah, guys, I'm rebooting the item tracker to see if that fixes it here. Somebody done possessed my item tracker. It's probably the ghost of Christmas past. That's my guess anyway. Now we'll get the item tracker back live here. Look, it's working. Oh my god.
Great.
Who'd have thought? So sometimes things just, you know, they need a little break. They need a little napple. I know I need a nap once in a while. Man's
So they're
got
both on the same floor.
both have
He's
good,
gonna-
good builds. Honestly, I'd be stoked with either of their builds at this point.
Yeah, I'm still worried about that low tier rate on poly on some of these later floors. You're gonna have to find something that goes with it. Quad's my go-to for that if you're not going for Guppy.
You think so?
He's gonna get the money there.
I don't think it's that big of a deal personally, but we'll see.
You don't think so? Just for clear wise, not even boss wise. It's gonna be great for the blue baby and for Isaac.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you get like a bunch of Gerties or something, or double Monstros, or I mean, there's just a bunch of enemies that Poly's gonna take a while to nail down just because of that tier rate.
How's that pizza?
It is, the crust is so buttery and delicious. It's,
Oh, talk
I
dirty.
didn't get greedy.
Talk
I only
dirty
got
to me.
one piece.
You just ordered one piece?
No, I just had one
Oh.
piece. 'Cause
Oh.
it's the last race, and I just wanted to sate my hunger real quick, so I could get back to the commentary. But it was delicious. I'll probably have one more piece and save the rest for later.
Don't forget, guys, tomorrow, 3 Eastern, we'll be back at it. The same racers you saw today going back at it. The winner and loser bracket this time, though, so 2 people will be eliminated tomorrow. Going home.
Right.
Up to lose is Cobalt, Fire on Earth,
Jim,
and whoever loses here will be available for the loser.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll have another 4 races coming at ya. Dune gonna grab that early habit, and we've seen it be deadly tonight.
It can be a definite game changer, especially, like I said, he's got those other devil deals open still.
Yes, for sure.
Can force a lot of stuff. It's definitely looking fairly even for both sides here. About a 7-room lead on Hyphenated. He doesn't have any mapping. It is Catacombs too, so his shop could be Troll with Greed. Doing a really good job with this room, dodging right around those guys. Taking out the ones he needs to so that they can't just really get those annoying shots in. And that bomb, very nice.
Hyphenated probably has the most races of anybody in this tournament. He has a lot of experience doing it, though most of his is heart racing. I think he has almost 700 races on Speedruns Live.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yes.
And there's a nice boss for you. Moving on to Defiled. We're just going to have to see what we can make happen here. He has a demon baby, and right on to his boss fight. They are
Man.
staring at the same room, and neither of them have found their item room. So basically, he just caught up in 4 rooms.
And Hyphenated is just... I mean, both of them are doing well on life, but Hyphenated is building some serious life.
Indeed. Money equals amazing.
With 25 cents, I'm a big fan. I think it's an underrated item. I think it's a lot more damage than people realize, getting almost 4 damage out of it. Whew.
Left it behind on my race as a first item just because my secret room did not have the money in it.
I saw you
felt
taking
like
a peek at it, and I agree with that. As a first item, it's not reliable enough, but definitely not a bad item to pick up later in the game. He already had a special item in Little Steve.
Yep.
Hyphenated doesn't stress the special item stat too much unless it's a total trashy item. He doesn't mind the followers. He thinks they're totally worth
Here's
the
the
speed
devil
early.
deal.
With
He's
the
got
habit.
that habit.
You can only get 1 extra reroll though, and still have enough soul heart. Doesn't
Yep.
matter. But he can pop that fire and roll that forget me now as well, which he's going to do if his invincibility frames ever wear off. And cat piece number 2, so definitely a strong double deal for him.
definitely going to have the clear advantage, I think, as far as clearing rooms with the Brimstone over the Poly.
Yeah, but Hyphenated with a huge life advantage right now.
Definitely got the life, got the strength card, can build up even more damage, maybe start one-shotting things with if he just finds enough money. And a Temperance Machine or an Arcade would really just put him over the top for damage. I bet he's kicking himself for not playing that IV out all the way right now, though, or for a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because he had the IV just before he found that.
Hype doesn't kick himself very much, though. He's very focused. He doesn't really let much get in his head.
He may be completely comfortable then with his decision.
He is one of those weird guys who just... He's very confident in himself, and it just does not let it get to him. And he's so smart. I mean, he understands there was no way of knowing that money equals power was coming, and can totally be cool with that. Because I'd be pissed. I'd be thinking, damn it, why didn't I? Even though you don't really know, so you grab enough money to be comfortable and call it a day.
Absolutely.
Hype is definitely a contender. He's one of the guys in my top for sure. He was down to the finals against Cobalt Streak in my tournament. And
RNG was very much in my favor, and I was playing very well back then too on that tournament.
He's practiced this tournament a lot more than he practiced last tournament. Maybe a little too confident of his ability from heart racing to transition over to the chest racing last time. I think this time he's definitely put in the time and effort.
And a Poly for Dune that he cannot take. He's loving it though. He thinks that's hilarious.
He's laughing it up.
He wants that tier 8 with that Poly right now.
There
he
it
says.
is.
He's not gonna find any guppy pieces that he's gonna be able to make into a cat probably now. If I had to guess.
Yeah, he's already skipped ahead in the deal too, so I don't think he's that worried about it. I think he's gonna just try to make a build he has work right now.
Dune looks like he's going back for a lot of rerolls here. Maybe he's confident in his late room clearing a little bit more. Knows that he's gonna have a harder time clearing some of these rooms out with the same speed.
Depending on a lot of this, what we're saying to you guys depends on what they know about their opponent. And how closely they pay attention to their opponent, how much their opponent and them are talking. Is he listening to our commentary? All these things are options. But yeah, knowing that Hyphenated isn't going for the cat, he's not even close to the cat, he has no pieces, just Polyphemus, I would be taking my time as a Dune, thinking I could easily outrun him late game.
No triple shot, no quad like I said, he can't take technology with it, can't even take tech 2 with it, so definitely that's why I think going for the cat probably your best bet in that situation. But each player is going to play different. They're going to play their game. Hyphenated is no different, like you said.
Oh, Hyphenated is one confident. Very confident and plays his own strategy for sure. I've tried to ask him some questions, comparing opinions, and he is very set in his ways. But it works for him. He does very, very well. I think he got to a streak of 11.
7
in a row under 26 minutes is pretty damn good.
Not bad at all. I think we've just about done that with every character in order with those 7.
Yeah, those 7 character speedruns. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is doable. Yeah, your average is 23 minutes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. A little under that. With all 7.
He's picking up lots of soul hearts.
He's doing really well.
Too.
Do you take the small rock here? Does he have enough speed to be comfortable with it? He doesn't even think about it. Just says, yep.
I would take it.
It's going to give him a little more tier 8 to go with that pact. And
finding that boss.
It's going to reduce his speed back down from that mark, but not too bad. Another devil deal for Dune. He's been getting a lot of them. This could be the kitty cat. Having that habit, it'd be pretty hard to say no cat force here. Oh, but it's...
Man.
There it is anyway. The cat. Thank you, wife.
Man.
I love you. That delay, though. Finally got my drink. Just a little delayed. That chat delay.
Make a delay. He's got to make up some time now, though. He does have the compass now. So Dune definitely in a position to catch up quickly.
I'd be pretty confident as Dune, minus my health being a little low, but you got the 9 lives. I don't think he's seen the paw yet. No, he hasn't seen the paw, and he's already cat.
Hyphen's really putting the pressure on, though, right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's happy about that squeezy, too.
That's getting him real close to max tier rate with Poly. He's at 1.3? No, 1.2. So he's pretty close. Close enough. Look at the size of those tiers, man. Little bowling balls.
Yep. At this point, I think Dune knows he's got to kick it into overdrive. He's going to start automatically going towards his boss room here in the mom's foot fight. Not even going to mess around in the other rooms.
Again, I'm
gonna flawless it.
I'm gonna play my safety strat, trying to get my devil deal. I'm gonna intentionally die on the foot to lose my devil deal, burn a life, then kill the foot. I want that 1/1 devil deal to get my paw. If I could have a paw right now in Dune's hands, I'd feel very, very comfortable in my build.
Looks like he's not.
He's
going
not
that
going
route,
that strategy though.
Hyphenated finding his boss's direct path the last 2 floors pretty much. So definitely not even needing the mapping.
Doesn't even care. And a little dead cat action for him. I'd have to go nail, I think, at this point. He's gonna do it. Hyphenated, it's definitely started to pick up some more of those safety strats and soul heart farming strats.
Dune's gonna have to pick it up to catch up now with that map, and he's got to use it. He's got to clear through these rooms quickly. He's got to use his flies well, and he's got to not take damage. He wants to keep those hearts he's built up, especially if he's got a chance at a paw here. A paw would definitely give him the survivability that he wants to see to finish this off.
It was the tail, Jimmy, yeah, because he hasn't seen the paw yet.
That map troll.
Oof, that's the worst. That's
always
a long.
Popular.
Yeah. Now, which way too? Do you roll down and around or up and around?
I would say down, personally.
I would have guessed it as well, though I have seen it go both ways.
Just because it's a better chance of being under the boss room than above it with that room sticking out right there. It'd have to go all the way to the side, which is possible, but...
He does have an Ankh that's not an item tracker. That's very nice for Dune, then.
Alright.
Thank you
Not
guys
too much of a challenging boss.
We did have the item tracker issues, so I know Jimmy there is struggling to keep up a little bit. Should be caught up. And very
did
close.
Not pick up his devil deal.
He did not. Not necessarily because of what I said, but again, just for safety's sake, I always try to avoid getting a devil deal on the foot fight by taking red heart damage if the red heart damage is available to take.
Yeah.
If
that boss is looking really close to him, too.
Yeah, I don't think that can troll him, but maybe. Maybe it can. No, it's not. That's nice for him. He needed that right there. That's going to put him in the lead over Hyphenated. With what I think,
got the guppy.
Yeah, with what I think is the stronger build.
I mean, Poly's good. It's consistent. You can finish a run with it, but on these runs, you're gonna have to rely on your guppies, your carry items.
It's hard. It's hard. It's I don't know, because we've seen it go both ways. Last run with Casper wasn't super carried. You never know for sure what your opponent's gonna get. So I mean, you could be in a scenario like we had with Jim and Casper, where one of them was about to die here. But yeah, when your opponent pulls Guppy, Miter, Brimstone, Poly's definitely the underdog. It's gonna take some smooth. It's gonna take some smooth operating from Hyphenated.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta prove that first Poly pick is gonna be a strong build here. 19 minutes in the womb 2. You're really aiming for 20 to 25. It even says so in his title, under 26. He's confident he can do an under 26 with it for sure, but is that going to be good enough to beat his opponent?
Though I do, like I said, I'm not disagreeing with the idea to take the Poly start if you're going to put this kind of speed down with it, because you just can't, you're never going to know for sure your opponent's going to get this carried or not. The big thing is, can you turn it up when you need to? My biggest complaint with Hyphenated's run right now is not trying for any mapping at all. I mean, he really just did not go for it. If he would have had a compass as early as Dune did, Hyphenated would be way ahead.
And he's got plenty of keys, too.
Yes.
So, at least at this point. I know I wasn't checking my shops personally just because I didn't have the keys in my run.
Yeah, you were struggling on the keys on that second one, I believe it was.
I'd missed 2 floors, I think, because of no keys. Wow, Dune's really paying a lot of hearts here, trying to get to that boss.
Has no need to go that fast. Hyphenated has no mapping. I mean, even if he finds it as fast as Dune does, he's going to kill it way quicker than Hyphenated does, so... I might even clear a couple rooms here, not go for the crazy fight.
He's going for it.
He is going for it. That is a brave strategy, and we've seen a lot of people regret it.
The butthole pucker is real here.
Put on your Puma shoes.
I would almost say, like, at this point, the Guppy is, with no orbitals and stuff, or one orbital, is really scary, even with the Brimstone.
It's
Brimstone's
deadly.
usually a safe item here.
It's deadly. It is. And that Chariot card does not do any damage. I mean, it's a nice safety cleanup, you know, for babies. Maybe that last little bit of damage, but it's not.
Can drop bombs during it, but unless you have Mr. Mega, not going to make too huge of a difference without Poison Touch or something to go with it. He's going to really have to hope that he gets good RNG
He does
on
have
this
the
third
Demon
phase.
Baby to spawn flies, though, with the Chariot card. So I might go ahead and pop it now before that happens.
He's got an Ankh.
He does. We did know that. Some of us.
Yeah. I forgot.
He's going right back into it. Still not a guarantee, but he did really well the first time. Problem is, man, I swear I do so good the first time, and this is the one where you get snipped right away.
It's like you know that you just died to it,
Yeah.
so it's like you don't have that feeling of I'm invincible, I can do anything.
Canceling one of his brimstones there. All of those things can add up in the end. Hyphenated gaining on him, and still looking beautiful on life.
He has not moved in health bars for like 3 floors.
And he is not going to take that much damage with the retaliation shots. He does have the follower, which isn't going to help a ton. I think Dune needs to burn this chariot now and not try to be so risky.
He already wasted 2 bombs before, so...
There he goes. He says it's
not
time,
dropping
baby.
it either. Not dropping his bombs either. It's very surprising.
Demon Baby spawning a couple flies for him.
Doing a good job with the Puma. The Puma
Oh my
strats.
god, that was some quality dodging.
He's going to move on through to his chest. First person boss fight. Not looking that far away.
That quad, though. That quad.
That is going to help a lot if he can make it to the fight. And boom, baby. There's a personal
My
favorite
brosary.
view.
My brosary.
He's going to take the Harlequin baby, which you hate.
I don't hate it
show.
when he's guppy.
2 bombs. Oh, true.
Yeah,
True. And he doesn't even have the bombs.
Yeah, he doesn't have that many bombs. He doesn't have any of the big bomb types. I would be all about the Harley with the Gupster. Gotta love the brosary. Slack screaming and yelling and making typos. No way. And he knows where
Yes
he's going.
way.
And wow, a short floor. I thought this was going to troll him, but what's he got to clear here? 3 rooms?
Taking a little bit of heat there.
Oof, right at the end, too. But he's still got some rolls left. See if he goes and takes a little peeksy.
He literally can roll any of these
Oh, they're
and
all
not
one
have to
hearts.
worry about
Yeah.
it. The huge roll! So nice. I think it just saved him from taking a damage in the next room.
It did. It literally, the minute he went in that room, yeah, I was a little behind you to see it. Yes, it literally stopped that shot instantly.
Still takes a little bit of damage. He's still at 3 hearts, though, and the luck right there of actually picking up a soul heart, too.
Yeah, he 3-hearted the last fight. This one's a little bit harder, but now he's 2 orbitals up, and now he's going to grab the Razor Blade strats. GG, baby. Slack's favorite. I'm a big fan as well.
That's going to seal it up right there. He's going to get hit once, and then he's just going to nuke this thing to death.
He canceled a stone there. You got to be careful with those big long charge times. He's
got time. Hyphenated just now, hitting his first room here.
I would probably have intentionally Razor Blade by this point.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it, but he's waiting to take that first hit, so he's trying to make sure he just keeps the health up.
At this point now, Hyphenated's not going to find it. He's safe. He doesn't have to blade it, but he is now that he got hit.
Here
and
we go.
Let's see this big
There
blade
it is.
damage. This big blade damage, and ow! Almost half his life. Snapple, son.
24 minutes. Well done. First round goes to Mr. Dune.
I gotta cheer for Dune, even though me and Hyphenated have been friends since almost day 1 of me streaming. I gotta cheer for Dune because Dune beat me. So if the further Dune makes it, the better I'll feel about my loss. Yes, the better I'll feel about my loss. So go Dune!
Next round.
Go Dune!
All right, we got at least one more game coming. If Hyphenated picks up this round, we'll go to a game 3 as our last game of the night. And we will resume tomorrow to eliminate 2 people from the tournament.
And they are not wasting any time. That's that Speedruns Live people, man. They just want to race. Just put me in, coach. Put me in. They don't even give you a second to breathe. They don't need a second to redo it.
We'll see if Hyphenated's maybe a little bit more picky with his choice.
I still don't
see if he takes Polly again.
I know you're disagreeing with it, but I don't disagree. He did really well. It was a really fast time for Polly. And
for Polly, but it's gonna your devil. It just eliminates a lot of devil deals that you really want for like under 20 minutes.
Did he even see a brim or a knife that he had to re-roll?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. So he would have been running on regular tier damage. I mean, if he would have taken, say, growth hormones or Blood of the Martyr, I'm a fan. I think he did really well with it and just got a little bit out carried. That habit definitely came up huge in the end there for Dune. We know how deadly those can be.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Walker? No worries about being late. Thank you for just coming out and watching, period.
The Puma is a sub-only emote. Gypter dude.
Indeed.
You have to be subbed to this arrogant guy. I'm sorry, I just thought that was hilarious. Whoever said it, I'm not trying to pick. I just love it. I hope I don't come off like that. I frequently race and lose to my viewers, so.
Yeah, it's bound to happen when you race as much as you do.
I love the racing. I will race all day, any day, anybody. And the miter for Dune. I'm a fan of those nice, easy, passive starts that aren't special.
Oh wow! It's gonna pick him up a small rock from the deal.
And again, Hyphenated says Little Steve is good enough for me. I don't care what Cobalt says. You can take the broken starts. I'll take Little Steve.
We saw how it worked out from the first run.
They're pausing for something.
Frames are bad. Frames must be dropping.
Frames are bad.
The lag.
I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not dropping any frames at all right now.
That's really weird then.
Now I am.
Weird.
I'm going down, I think.
I have your timer still ticking.
They're back at it.
Kappa.
Oh, I had a big long buffer. They thought I was going down. Okay.
Ah. Ooh, there you go.
Can you get it? Yeah, the arcade right there. You're getting it, baby.
Huge start.
Oof. Oof. That troll. That troll.
Wow.
That
Wow.
troll. Come on, game. Please. No way. Plenty of bombs
Wow.
to find your secret room, though. Maybe that won't be so bad. Maybe. Maybe. He didn't have any mapping last time, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind a little this time. I know personally, without mapping, I get so frustrated once in a while. And Dune with a really strong start, I'd be stoked. He's got his one orbital again, he's got his miter again, and a small rock for a little bit of damage. Left hand, which I know Cobalt isn't a fan of.
I tried it.
You dropped
In my
it
race.
in you carried it for like 8 rooms.
I hate it.
Wow, the mark and the brim.
Dune pulling out the same brimstone as he did on you, buddy.
Yeah. Twice in a row, he's been lucky with the brimstones for sure.
The brim snizzle, baby.
He did double me with the brims. They are a strong item, and a little halo for Hyphenated, so a little more damage. Did get his compass. That is a big old basement too. Like really. Whew.
Oh, I just got a really nice mail. Hey, Cobalt, no criticism here. Just saying that tweaking of the rules and changing off the format in terms of what kills you have to get really keeps everything fresh and interesting. I find myself watching at least 3 to 4 hours of the tournament a weekend, so I just want to say keep up the good work and praise Locor.
Woof.
Awesome feedback. All right.
I'm gonna
see if Hyphen can keep up.
I'm gonna reconnect our call real quick.
Okay. All right.
Again, hyphenated the underdog start, but not too bad. He likes the speed. He's got the blood bag and the halo. He needs a good devil deal here. He's got the compass. Oh my god. Steven me. He's getting both the Stevens. Hyphenated gonna YOLO the tail.
Yes, he is this time. He's got to make something happen to compete with that Brim. He's seen how Dune can finish runs with it, and he's fast with it too.
And Dune sitting on that left hand as well. Already, did he touch a gup? No, he got in the devil deal. Did not touch a guppy piece yet, but sitting on the left hand. Really,
Already paying off with tons of red chests here too.
yeah. No,
We'll see if it works for him.
we were giving you a little troll when you swapped out your left hand for a counterfeit penny.
Man, I was like, well, give me money for shops then. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I could pick a candle up. I'm really hurting for money. My play was all over the place.
You were
today.
panicked at that point, and I know you were already way out.
I was really panicked. I was down the first run, which I'm not used to.
Hyphenated gonna play the judgy, not
Rough.
bomb it for the devil deal chance. I can't agree.
He's doing a lot of crazy things.
He definitely plays his own way. I know.
Maybe he's coming after me in the loser bracket or something.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. His build looks pretty good right now, honestly. If you
Yeah,
can pick
he's got some good stuff.
if you can pick up a decent devil deal, you get your own brimstone. Maybe he can get a little brimstone loving back.
A brimstone or a knife would definitely put him back on par, especially since Dune seems to be taking his time, knowing he has a stronger build right now.
His life's
But it all could change in one item.
yeah, and Dune's life is not perfect. That's for sure.
The Panky Eye. Hyphenated was kind of mixed emotions about that. Little head scratch.
It's not exactly what you're hoping for. I do like that he has the mapping this time, that at least then he's not completely out of this. He can still put some pressure on. And there's your squeeze, son. Give them the squeeze they want. The fans.
Squeeze!
It was awesome because you kind of roboted in the middle of it, so it was like a
Hell
sweet
yeah.
soundboard.
We're auto-tuning my ass now, guys. That's how we do it. Professional style. Oh man, he's
No
got that
keys?
key. He's going back here. Looks like he's going for the item room over the shop.
It's already,
Not bad.
and he's already
Ruined
got.
it last run.
Yeah, I know, right? To go this poly would have been beautiful.
Sitting at a little bit lower health, but we've seen how long he can stretch that health out. Dune got a lot of health of his own too. Sitting on a judgy, can make moves in a devil room if he gets one of those,
Oh,
or a curse room even.
yeah. Or you could
Not
get
even
Brother
bad.
Bobby and Forget Me Now.
Or you could drop it in your shop, especially if you got 7-cent deal.
That is not the right spider. Good job, Swiss Cake Roll.
Failfish.
Failfish, Swiss
Rope
Cake.
fail fishes.
Fail Swiss. He's a better bot than he is when he has to do things manually.
Indeed.
And that quad damage is very nice right now. He's pumping down Peep. And another devil deal without any help.
All right. We got a race on our hands.
He skips the guppy piece. Says, nope, don't need the second guppy piece. I got quad shot brimstone and a compass.
And with that, he is gone. He is now as well in the lead. So he's taken the lead. He skipped a little bit. Looks like Dune's going back to play that shot, though.
I can almost guarantee you right now, Hyphenated's going to go all the way with very little slowing down to do anything else.
He knows he has to take this round down to force it to a third match.
Yeah, and he's very comfortable. I think most of us in this scenario would be pretty comfortable Dune might judgy here. He knows he needs to keep up. I think it's a good
Gotta
call.
keep 7 cents though, at least, to be able to get both items.
I think it's
or he's gonna have to be working for some money.
Yeah. And
Not exactly what you want.
not exactly. Did get the mapping.
It's gonna say, screw you, little judgy. I want my devil deals.
Get a little double deal chance out of that. I might have went for my secret room after I got that map and came back and gambled a little harder.
Has he not been in that yet?
No, he has
Nope,
not.
guess
It just appeared after he got his map.
No bombs. He knows that his opponent is booking it though with what he's got. He's got the damage. You know, Hyphenated doesn't care about his hearts. One of those guys that can most likely pull it off with just a couple of hearts. And when he's got the lead, he can slow it down.
Brimstone.
So hopefully a point.
Brimstone Quad Chat does not decrease damage for anyone who's saying that in chat right now. It increases damage by 300%.
You're thinking about if you pick Poly up after having the quad with the Brimstone.
Yes, sir,
Then
you
it will
are.
reduce your damage.
Even Mr. Biznap earlier was saying he was a big fan of the quad triple brims, the Ipecac brim when, who was it? Slack? Somebody traded out their Ipecac for Brimstone. Must have been Slack, because that's the only race he was here for.
Slack did. He
Yes.
started with Epicac and then pulled the Brim later.
Just traded it
which-
out for the brim, and even Biznap was a big fan then. That does increase your damage by 300%.
Yep. When I saw that, I was just like, well,
On the triple orbitals, I believe he was in that run as well. Yeah, that was pretty strong. Ooh, and Dune, I would have given up my heart. I would have given it up, even though I'm not a fan of Sister Maggie. I would have just said, hey, I want to be on my Polaroid proc. I don't want to have a chance of not getting there.
spinning around here. Alright. He's got plenty of money for the shop. He's already got one mapping. Not
but
gonna pick
not
up
gonna
another
get another
item,
one.
though.
When you're that
So
close
many
with two
hearts.
keys, you might as well check. He got a little trolled on his floor here. I just lost something. I don't know what I dropped. I hope it wasn't anything important.
He's about a full floor ahead of Dune.
He might
Both
take. He
rim
loves
shotting
speed.
everywhere.
He's gonna take that too. That's a lot of speed ups.
With flying, more power to you.
Roid Rage, Spoon, Blood Bag, and a Halo. Gotta
I
go
don't mind
fast.
speed myself, especially with the flying. The rooms are basically just open squares for you or rectangles.
Too much speed for me.
You're not gonna have to worry about stepping on spikes and stuff like that that normally speed will troll you with.
I will run around things.
And you can also zip back through rooms if you need a backtrap.
It does help with the backtracking and rerolling for sure. Or backtracking just because you went the wrong way, like this floor where his compass trolled him a little bit. Dune wasting time for some rerolls. I don't think you've got the time to do it, Dune, though. He's got the 1-game lead, so he can kind of take it easy on this one and just make sure he survives.
Yep, it's do or die right now for Hyphenated if he wants to make it to that winner's bracket.
And that winner's bracket is a big advantage. Anyone who's out of it will see soon why it's a big advantage. You're going to have to do more racing if you're in the loser's bracket. And when you finally make it to the finals, you're going to have to race that winner bracket man twice. Truly giving an edge to the
Also,
guy who goes undefeated.
I also feel like, where am I going with this? That the extra games might not be bad for the other people to slug it out with.
Yeah.
You can even it out a little bit more. The more games you play, statistically, you should get the better racer. But if someone is truly on an equal level, then it comes down to RNG. So it's just, you just never know.
I do like, though, that even watching again you and Slack, there's still differences there. There's still those differences.
I did terrible.
There's still, but even I've seen you enough on a normal day to see there's still those differences there in play, and I think that's still a lot of fun. The fact that you guys are both considered so good yet so different, and a lot of people may not notice it, but to a guy who's watched and participated as many races as I have, there's a lot of differences in everyone we've seen tonight. And even me and Cobalt, when we're commentating tonight, we disagree on a lot of things, though Cobalt's slowly slipping my way, which is probably why he lost.
Probably why I lost.
Yes.
Lost because I didn't get a freaking devil deal that first run. Second run, sure.
What is the
It
actual
was all
track?
me the first time.
This is A Rival, which is one of my favorite of the Meat Boy tracks.
Oh yeah. Great remix of that.
Yeah.
Man, Hyphenated is really moving along quickly here. Not getting too many rooms with too many enemies spread out so we can hit them all at once for that one single clear.
Yeah, it's Meat Boy by A Rival. The remix. Ricka
And
Ricka.
Dune doing a good job with his mapping here, though, and his mom about to get into the womb, but trying to keep some pressure on Hyphenated, who has just taken off here.
Like I figured, I haven't seen him backtrack a single room unless it was because the compass trolled him. And wow, that is one heck
Look
of
at
a
that.
cathedral. Absolutely not what Dune wanted to see.
He's even taking the time to gamble here. Dune's got the screen freeze as well, which
Hmm.
is really frustrating, especially when you're trying to make up all that time here. All the gambling for Hyphenated. Maybe hope for that crystal ball.
Knowing the lead he's got, just another card.
Any kind of thing. I mean,
Anything helps at this point. He's got a huge lead. And these are on his
let's
way.
go.
These are on his way, so he didn't have to even move out of the way for him. Why not? Not only was it 2 rooms, it was 2 crystal ballrooms.
Hmm.
That doesn't happen.
Pretty good. He needed the RNG on his side this time. He made it work. The Brimstone turning out to be huge again.
Finally picking that brimstone up. He didn't let Dune get in his head, though. Dune had the early miter brim. He could have definitely made some silly mistakes, rushed too hard to try to play it. He took the items he likes and played his way and let the devil deals fall to him. So, got to give him
Dune's
credit for
getting through
that.
these runs fast to these floors. He's really making up time here, I think.
Yeah. If you look at
But
if you look at the items in the order they were taken, Hyphenated did not even care about the fact that Dune started with a much stronger start.
spoon action to round it off. He's been moving on looking for his womb fight, but first player into the chest for the second round, Hyphenated.
Gonna
Going
grab.
back to the devil card, has the compass, so he knows what direction he's going in, unlike the treasure map over here where you kind of have a little guesswork. Trying to do the moon strats here. Doesn't
Not
think it's
paying
here
off.
anymore.
Not paying off. I might have checked out just to be safe, since he's gonna, it looks like, now that he realizes how close to clear the room. No, he's not going to. He says it's not in
Not.
that little corner up there. I would have had to peeksy, just to make sure, man. Worst thing in the world would be if you had to come all the way back to that corner.
A little bit of a map troll, but unless that wraps around, if it's a straight shot down from there, it'll be good. But if it wraps around, he's going to have a little bit of clearing to do, opening it up a tiny bit for Dune, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him right now.
Definitely.
He's going to have to hope the boss is at the end of one of these little alcoves. Oh, man.
It's looking close. Death card for the next room, or do you just keep moving?
Oh, man.
There she blows.
But it does look like it's the down path for Hyphenated, so he's one room away from his chest fight now, with lots of damage and a devil card to boot.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Hyphenated to screw this one up. Looks like we're going to 3, boys and girls. What else
Doing
would you
a really
want?
good job keeping up.
What else would you want in your 3rd race of the night, or 4th last race of the night? Take it all the way.
Absolutely. Both excellent racers.
My brother says this song is too slow for a finish. Alright. You can have Meat Fighter.
One of my personal is Battle of Little Slugger.
I like that one too.
Alright, he's taking his time here. 18 minutes, and he's looking at his boss fight right now. He's just going for it.
He
Wants
is.
to make it a sub 20 run.
Make it count. I can't help it. The slow songs just keep wanting to play, guys. They're like, no, play us. How did the
Good
loser
use of
bracket work?
bombs.
The loser bracket works exactly like your average loser bracket. Gotta lose a second time. Till you lose your second time, you're going all the way to the end. Everybody must lose twice.
There you go.
And there it is, baby. There
1
she
to 1,
blows.
baby.
Hyphenated did a very good job there, playing his game and making it work.
Indeed. Brimstones, the knives, the guppies, the epicacs, the fetuses, all pulling out big wins tonight.
No, Belial would not lower the damage on Quad Brim.
You're not going to find too many tier sub 20 runs. It's just not going to happen.
No, you'd have to have some really good tiers. Yolt. You only lose twice. Yolt. They are back at it again. No breaks for these guys. Let's just race. Super focused. Dune in his collar. Look at him. All dapper.
I know I was ready to jump right back in my race when I lost. I feel like I played a little bit better the second time, but just got much worse RNG. As far as dodging and stuff, at least.
I think you played better second race too, except the fact that maybe you grabbed the boom and grabbed just because there was a soul heart. You're like, dude, I'm not missing my basement 2 devil deal again.
Wow.
Dune, please.
Please stop. Just stop.
He pulled 2 brimstones while racing me. Now his second or third brimstone in a row tonight. Before
this guy is the Brimstone King, Emperor of the world.
I will make sure Grom updates his name tag immediately.
Bow down to the Brim Dune. The Dune Snap. I don't even know.
Dune Snap. Renaming it.
Ugh.
We're doing both again tomorrow, winners and losers tomorrow. We will be racing again. Everyone from tonight will be racing again tomorrow. We'll be eliminating 2. That's the one thing with the losers bracket. You're going to see a lot of repetitive playing from the same players. We won't be racing the same people, but we will be seeing the same players.
I think Hyphenated is just like, I gotta go. We'll take the Maggie. We'll get it out of the Devil Pool. We'll take the quarter. We'll get some early money.
He likes the Maggie. He's a fan.
It does. Compared to the other followers, it does a lot of damage.
He took the Steve too last race as a starting item, and it panned out in the end. Not sure why Dune didn't YOLO that pill at 1 red heart container. I would have tried for the health up there.
Speed down is just so scary. Tears down too at the Brim can be scary.
It's so early, man. That tears up though, because he's still gonna get a basement.
Wouldn't want to ruin a nice Brim run that early either, though.
Yeah, but you're still guaranteed a devil deal on this floor, and I'd want to have 2 hearts for it.
True.
That is the nice thing about lucking into a basement 1 devil deal. You are still guaranteed a basement 2 if you don't take red heart damage.
Great, we are seeing the King coronated tomorrow then. Actually, tomorrow will just give us a semifinal, and then we'll be back next Friday.
Yes.
For more semifinals on Richard Hammer's channel, and the following night on my channel for the finals, and I'm sure we'll sugar sprinkle a few exhibition races in there to be able to showcase a lot of racers who definitely put in a lot of work and dedication to Isaac and racing.
We want to make
sure.
sure.
Streaming on Twitch too.
Yeah, we want to make sure we give back to all these racers and their channels as well. We want to try to see these other channels grow from it as well.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
And I know as soon as this tournament's over, I cannot wait to get back into my fun racing as well. I love racing.
We want to foster as much love as we can for Isaac, especially with Rebirth on the horizon. I want a huge explosion. I just want it to become one of the biggest things ever, just because I love the game so much. Alright. On to the basement 2. We'll see if he can pick up a heart from the boss, and what he can maybe pick up from the devil deal. He does have a 1-up too. Very strong.
He did touch that cat head as well, so I like that. Getting the early free piece to touch.
Yep.
Gonna get some money here as well, though he doesn't really need it. I'd still probably play it, especially after last time, getting that money equals power immediately after not maximizing my money. He says, nope, not worth my time.
Ooh, you know what though?
Oof.
You got a brimstone? I'm not upset.
No, and he's already locked in his devil deals. Indeed. So he doesn't have to.
Cramp style.
Yeah, he doesn't have to risk.
Whoops.
That's Krampus. It's pretty much Krampus.
Pretty much.
Gonna grab the squeezy. Good choice there, Hyphenated. Could have missed a 3 soul heart devil deal. And Hyphenated not getting the devil deals that Dune is. Not locking it in either.
What's up, Zelda?
Don't think
All the spoilers, baby.
Hey, Zelda.
Let the Krampus flow through you.
He can't help it. He wants to spam his new emote, guys. Give the man some respect.
Okay, why are all the ads in Spanish now? I'm not even running ads, so I don't know, man. We need to get that checked out.
We should start doing the commentating in Spanish. Where's Pedro?
Oh, shyster. Alright, taking a ladder, just getting it out of the pool.
Not checking the curse room. Maybe checking. He doesn't know what he's doing right now. He's thinking. He's thinking, alright?
Got a freaking dime on the ground, though. See, he's like me. He just wants to keep moving on.
Yes, winners tonight are Slack beat Cobalt. Jim. Oh.
That's,
Casper beat Jim, and Punny beat Fire on Earth. So there's your winners and your losers from tonight.
incredibly fortunate.
Loser of this will race Fire. Winner will race Punny. Tomorrow, Casper is racing versus Slack. It's crazy to say that after watching you guys race. And Cobalt Streak is racing Jim Drizzle.
I'm excited.
Ouch. Poor Jim.
Poor Cobalt. Jim's awesome.
Jim had to do Casper followed by Slack. I'd be crying.
Right.
Though it wouldn't have been much better if you beat Slack, because he'd have to do Casper followed by Slack. So honestly, ouch. That whole boiler bracket over there, the unintentional 4 boiler racing each other.
Man, all the guys are just so good.
Brackets.
I want to do something with the devil deals, I think, or we might keep the D6 in, but just limit it somehow. We've been talking a lot of strategy on how we can make the races a little more challenging, but still super fun to watch.
Yeah.
We like having the D6 in there.
We want to see people.
Adds a lot to it.
We want to see people finish.
I would just like to see some tier finishes once, in a while. I don't mind the 25 to 30 minute times. And yeah, I don't know.
I love it. I personally think this is a riot to watch, though.
It is a riot.
It is getting hard. It is getting very, very hard. So we'll see. And unfortunately, we might as well announce it soon too. Me and Cobalt probably won't race in the next one.
Probably not. It's very stressful to pull off. Takes a lot of finicky things to do with our channels.
Yes.
And being able to focus on the commentary completely is much better. And we'll talk about ourselves less, which is always a good thing.
I don't want to talk about you. I want to talk about Slack.
Doesn't mean that we won't be racing on our channels. I'm sure Mr. Richard and I will be getting together, trying some races types against each other just to get a feel for what we like. So.
And now Hyphenated can't complain about those God rooms showing up after getting a knife. Like,
absolutely.
Sometimes the magic happens, baby.
They are almost room for room right now.
Dune has the map, but no compass.
Gotta give it to Hyphenated right now with the health and the knife. You know he's a beast with it. You know he's been practicing, putting up the times.
Yeah, I don't think... I'd be very, very scared to be racing Hyphenated with a knife, and I have raced Hyphenated with a knife, and I know how scary it is.
Is it like racing Slack with a knife?
Yeah.
Is it that kind of scary?
It's scary.
Okay, just checking.
It's scary. I know Slack was bragging on Twitter about a 12-minute knife time with balls of steel rolls. That's fast.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
What can I ban to slow him down?
Slack. That'd be where I'd start.
You have to play with a blindfold now, Slack.
Yes.
Or one eye, at least. One eye has to
Money equals power at 38 cents. You gotta say yes, don't you?
Pretty much.
As much as you'd love to see some nicer devil deals, that's a lot of damage to just take a chance and hope you don't see something shitty like Razor Blade.
Is Sacred Heart allowed with Knife Brim? Absolutely, because by the time you get a Knife or a Brim, it's usually from a devil deal and you have no shot at a Sacred Heart. And people are picking up special items a lot earlier too, so
yeah,
you're gonna have to pull some magic leprechaun sauce out of your ass to get that.
Yeah, that only happens when Cobalt races me.
Exactly, and that's how it's gonna stay. Damn it!
I swear. It felt good to be commentating on the other side of things for once today. I must admit, I would be all over that Soul Heart for 3 cents. Ooh, and another habit for Dune. Really? You're going to value your money equals power damage? Or he really wants the mapping, maybe? I don't know, man.
He probably wants that mapping against that knife. He's doing a really good job clearing here.
Like Hyphenated need more, give him that super bandage on the life run as well. His knife isn't huge damage, but it's a knife. How can you say no?
not sure what he's looking for here. Just anything, maybe some keys to get into his shop here. He's going for something, maybe a little gambling action.
I think he's going
looking
for the,
over at Dune.
I think he's going for the key for the shop. He doesn't want to get beat out by mapping. Knowing that Dune is not taking the habit, he probably saw that. Oh man, put yourself on Polaroids? No, he says nope, not doing it, don't care. Not gonna bomb it either, so not sure what his decision was to go all the way back for that then.
Little gish action can definitely help with Brimstone between dodging, slow things down a little bit. Just depends. Keep peeping the bloat in place too. Definitely can see the use there, but you're gonna get extra tears from Isaac.
I think he saw Dune was dropping and he decided I'm going to. Don't want him to have more than a floor lead on me.
He was watching him like a hawk.
He
You
is.
can see him glancing over there.
Oh, no doubt.
What's up, Mr. Zeke? Great to see you. What is mapping? Mapping is basically anything that reveals part of your map, whether it's a treasure map, which will reveal your entire floor layout, and your regular secret room, or a compass, which will show you the general direction that any kind of special type of room is, like your bosses, your shops, your item rooms. For example, he just picked up the treasure map here, and you'll see his entire map gets filled out. Not what special rooms are there, but exactly what we just said there.
So you have to still try to predict where the boss rooms and item rooms are, but you get to at least see, hey, there's a dead end here, there's a dead end there. And those
you
secret
also
rooms.
get to see the branch off rooms, which you can basically guess to what's, where those are going to be at based on what you've already seen.
Yes.
Good night, Intense. Have a good time at the movie, sir.
Are you taking a lady intense? Huh? A lady?
Crystal ball, exactly. Crystal ball is more of a specialty item because it's going to reveal your entire floor layout, your special rooms, and your floor layout. So very strong, but it's a one-time reveal. You have to use it on the floor to get the effect.
He does say compass weird. We all know Monoxide.
That's what I do, baby.
That's his.
Been doing it for 2 years.
That's his thing. It's his compass.
My compass. I'm from the South. I have to have a little twang in there. I mean, it's...
Oh man, that floor for Dune.
Dune is making some magic happen. Leprechaun ass magic, like we said earlier.
Leprechaun ass magic. Just
The
farting rainbows,
sauce
baby.
is
Just
flowing.
farting rainbows.
He's cleaning rainbows and farting new ones out with his rainbow, like, clean sweeper thing going on.
You'll appreciate this. He's gonna run knife and candle.
It's a beast.
I would have had to go
so
for
much damage output.
I would have had to go for the compass to compete with the leprechaun rainbows. I think the compass is necessary, but
Right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my God, the money equals power. Just beasting it right there.
Woo!
He's gonna be packing some serious heat now. He's got a pony glitch to help with his health, so that'll make him invincible in a room as long as he doesn't move. With Brimstone, that's gonna be really nice too. We got a freaking race, man.
Oh, yeah.
Knife versus Brim, Candle, both have treasure maps, and they are off and going, man. They're both just desperately looking for their boss fight.
Yeah, I didn't think this was the right way. I was surprised Hyphen tried this route. I would have definitely went up and to the right.
It's okay. Dune's also hitting a dead end here.
Didn't see where Dune
You're
started.
from Memphis, and I've never heard it that way. Well, I'm from Memphis, and that's what I do, baby.
That's how he's
So,
gonna say it. Damn it!
I don't even know. I don't even see a difference when I say it from other people. That's how silly I am.
Compass.
Compass.
Yes. More cum, less ass.
I like the campus.
I didn't know how else to word it, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know. That's all I had.
Oh God! 2 of diamonds.
Let's.
Let him spend any if he needs to, and still max it out whenever he wants. Right on his tail, jumping into the womb. Hyphenated is gonna be pushing it. That candle and knife is gonna just murder bosses.
I can't say that, Knox. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Against the law.
I'm breaking rules.
Somebody ban this guy.
I mean, I'm trying to help him out, guys. It's pronunciation.
I'm from DC, and I'm used to everyone talking weird because hardly anyone is actually from here. Okay. Washington or the other one?
What other
City?
DC?
DC or state?
Well, he
wait,
said DC. He said DC.
Oh man. Okay, well, we've been casting all day. That's a nice news. Don't know geography or names, apparently. Alright, so Womb 2 boss and Hyphenated hitting the floor. He's definitely making up ground here. He is booking it. That Emperor card just throwing the salt on the fire. I think I'll put the fire out maybe, but...
Maybe.
He's throwing it on the fire and just making it blaze.
He decided to go a different direction. I don't know.
Oh, man.
This is a rough...
I don't know.
It's a rough decision here.
Like a freaking octopus over here.
Not an easy floor to read. Man, he is making...
Your secret room's right in the middle.
Yeah, he's making quick work with it. I think he was right to... Yeah, bottom right. I thought bottom right was the way to go. There's the fight for Dune. Not looking good for Hyph here. He can't use that Emperor card, guys. He cannot use it. And this is exactly why, because we know how hard the chess floor is. We want you to struggle with those chess floors.
Got no orbitals.
Mm-hmm. That's why I would have been...
He's got the brim.
I would have been afraid of the Gish being on no orbitals, but we'll see if the slow effect helps out or not.
Well, he's down so low now, he could just pony glitch his way through and not have to worry about it.
Wait, Nox, I can't say it, but you can turn it into a bot command.
How dare you!
And Hyphenated, you can see now, does not care about a little damage. He's going to run into everything, face tank it if he has to.
Here we go. See what he gets in his,
using the bomb, knife, and candle to chunk, what, a third of her life off? Beautiful play.
I told you, he's going to rip those bosses. Like
Doesn't even stop for the soul heart, runs over the blood. He says, I'm going, baby.
There's no time for soul hearts. That's like 2 seconds of work. Oh, man. Doing really well, though. Oh, gosh, this is intense.
Are they going
to take one or two dead ends.
I know, are they going to push each other to death is what I'm really afraid of here.
That Emperor card is looking so bittersweet.
I know.
Just bitter as hell.
I'd be begging to use it. Please, please, Mr. Cobalt. Let me change the rules. I'd have to check up here. Cobalt, or
tell that dirty leprechaun no.
None of that with your leprechaun ass magic.
Too much ass magic for me, man. Filthy rainbows making everybody think you're cool. It could be right here. This could be the dead end that also allows Hyphenated to come back on the next floor with his cum piss. That he doesn't have, but I just wanted to say it, so. Oh, man. 3 hearts. There's this Isaac fight. It's the right way.
Can he survive it? Will the pony glitch be strong enough? Will this...
Pony glitch is strong in this one, sir.
With that damage, I think it might be enough.
Dune literally blinked 3 times before he walked into the board to stare at the screen.
I know. He just like...
See if he blinks again.
Man down. He's not going to pony right away.
I give him props for that. You want to set up as much as you can before you have to rely on it at the end.
I like to pony right away just so I don't accidentally mess it up. But he's actually might not need it at all.
That damage, though, man.
I know, his damage is huge. With that 300% damage and the 4 damage from money equals power.
Oh, please, God. Oh, my God. Where is the damn pony? You're freaking me out, my friend. Oh, my God. This is freaking me out. He has the half heart on the floor from killing the actual boss before he died.
Oh my God, that's beautiful though. He was that close without it before. He may be honestly doing it for dignity. For dignity.
Really?
He may be. I mean, what other excuse do you have to not glitch it there?
Fair enough.
For dignity. Says, I don't need it.
I don't have dignity. But
I got 3 brimstones. I don't need it.
There's your dignity, sir.
There's your dignity down the drain because your half heart was stuck underneath the blue baby. because of a bomb that blew your half heart underneath the blue baby.
Wow. I am speechless.
And Hyphenated eats a thwomp, punches at the ceiling, takes a bad trip.
Heart.
Why did he take it then? Why did he take it then?
Did anybody expect these two guys to die?
Why did he
Mr.
take it then?
Cool, waiting to say hello. What up?
Why did he take it then?
19 minutes. That's why you don't give up. That's why you start resetting. He stared at Hyphenated screen. Oh my god, back to square one. Who would have freaking thought, man?
Oh,
you called it, Dick. You said, will these guys wow.
Will they what?
Each other to death? I'm freaking out, dude.
Oh my. They pushed each other so hard. Dune trying to grab that heart, and then once he realized it was underneath of him, he sort of just panic fartsed and just said, oh no.
Mr. Cool ruining the parade.
Mr. Cool is not cool.
He has the glasses, okay?
Mr. Bastard. Mr. Scumbag.
He's the troll master. Mr. Cool Master Troll.
I cannot
Even with the ass leprechaun magic, couldn't pull it off.
I cannot believe Hyphen.
With a knife.
Could you imagine if he waited till he was half hard on that pill?
Ugh.
Full heal? I mean, it's that simple, guys. It's that little decision making. Could cost you so much, like another 20 minutes of your life. Mr. Troll. That's an emote I need.
A little bit of Skype robot action going on. May need to reconnect the call.
Yeah, we've been having a little robot action going on. I thought you sounded good, personally, as a robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can recall you real quick.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, much better. From my end, anyway.
Oh. You were getting it on my end?
Yeah, from you. Demon Baby, though.
He's taking followers every single run to start. Little
He
Steve,
is.
Sister Maggie, Demon Baby. I mean, that's what he's running on. He don't care.
I really think...
Oh, go home, sir. Just both of us giving him that unsatisfied sigh of why doesn't that happen to us?
I want it so bad.
The pentagrams, I don't think...
After a Demon Baby, too, dude.
Yeah, pretty lucky. I don't think we've seen many pentagrams lose tonight. It's a lot of Devil Deal chance.
Oh, man. So does anyone else think that there was a throw involved to make this last game of the night ridiculous? I promise you neither of these guys would. Would throw it. These guys want this so
You
bad.
obviously do not know Hyphenated. The man is dead serious all the time. He's actually...
Chug fucking milk for a living.
He's actually reported me 3 times on Speedruns Live, I believe. Definitely twice, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 times on Speedruns Live for doing something wrong to give me a loss. Just saying. And that's Speedruns Live where there's no money involved. I mean, he's looking good right now at a chance at $500, so I know he didn't throw.
Indeed, some shot speed and a devil card. And that little soul heart to just guard your red hearts for this next floor. Always like a little safety blanket when you get it this early.
You want to try to cheat, Hyphenated's the first one to call you out.
Absolutely. Oh, and the red heart damage. With the pentagram, though, still going to have a good chance, though, I think.
Not really, not on the boss hit. But he got it! But he got it!
Still got it. That pentagram.
He's smiling huge. He knows he just got lucky.
My shit, Lord McSatchel bag.
Shit, Lord McSatchel bag!
Get out of here.
Woohoo!
Just retire after that.
He rolled
2 knives.
He rolled the dirty pact.
Good call, though.
Did I actually cheat, Doctor? Twice it was that I forgot to turn my stream on and just started racing. And one time, I don't remember what the last one was, but yeah, it was little stuff like that. But even though we're friends, he straight up doesn't believe me. If my stream isn't running or something on Speedruns Live, dude, he would just be like, "Nope, you lose." He's the kind of guy he just, which I understand. It's totally fair. Mixed satchel bag. Another pentagram. If he pulls another brimstone, I swear to God, I'm gonna donkey kick my computer.
What is that? Where you turn around and kick back?
Yes. Oh, for the first time tonight, he doesn't pull brimstone on basement 1 or 2. For the first time tonight.
I'm gonna have to
If it's
work
sit-
for the kid a little bit.
He's gonna go sit and he's gonna go check this curse room. It'll be sitting there on the floor waiting for him.
Both players gonna know that they don't want to die again after dying that first time even more.
Definitely.
You get super salty. Whew.
Dune definitely should have. South Park.
Dune did it to himself, you know?
And then
You can't-
Hyphenated did it to himself as well with the bad trip pill.
Yeah. And you know what? If he had waited till actually he had that half a heart after the Polaroid proc, it would have been full health.
I don't know why he didn't. I'm not sure. I think he was just kind of panicked knowing Dune was dead. He's like, oh God, I don't want to die too. Little
Save
decisions.
yourself,
You saw
baby.
Casper play it so smart when his life was getting sketch.
Indeed.
May have been a 40-minute run, but you know what? This is going to end up being over 40 minutes too.
Most likely. That knife, though, I mean, he's done some quick knife runs. Making really fast work of these bosses.
It could
Got
have
an XL or two.
could have re-rolled Little Chad there. Can still go back and re-roll Little Chad and get a second
Turn into a
meat
meat, though, yeah.
Better than a Little Chad. He got the devil deal again.
Got a knife. He's already got the Demon Baker, so why not?
What's the saddlebag got for us?
I don't know. Lord Krampus there to meet ya.
Into the shovel. He'd love to take it right now. He'd dig his way to victory.
Absolutely.
Taking the left hand over the cancer? I agree.
The Cramp Squad. He went down so fast.
He's got the penna and the demon baby.
Alright, moment of truth here for Dune. He's found his boss room. Will he get a devil deal or something that is going to allow him to get back into this? Or forget about a devil deal? How about just a Fallen to play with?
I like both personally.
Both good.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I want both.
He's going to need a dead cat, though, to make like a big haul in here, I think.
You think so? I think he needs
It
that brim
just
again.
depends on
I
what
hate
he
to
gets.
give him another brimstone, but
Yep.
I think it's his only competition right now for that
Like a
knife.
triple.
And even a knife in his hands right now wouldn't be as strong as in Hyphenated. It's because of that triple going to slow his knife way down.
Indeed. Bloody Lust. Do you pick it up? It's special.
I'd have to pick it up to not see it in here. There's his caddy.
There's what we're called, my lord.
Oh my lord.
Okay, well.
At least it was Caves 1.
We're off and running.
I mean,
RNG is equal, just about. I feel like
they're not equal for all. It's just equal for these two.
exactly. They're both pulling off some really nice
Cas-
counters for
Casper
each other.
and Jim are probably both saying, "Where were these when we were playing?"
Exactly. Woo! Flirting with disaster. Looking, he's trying to get in the butt licker train himself.
He wants to join the
Move
human
on
centipede.
Just sign me up, let me in. I'll be one of you. We'll just call it a race, and I'll retire.
I'll retire
Live
forever
life.
a butt licker and run around in this room.
Donkey kick. Donkey kicks incoming.
Oh, it's always the last race of the night that shit like this happens. It just makes it too hard to not get silly.
Oh, the light of the moon.
Oh,
my
my.
God. I know it's so hard, Jesus.
Dune is smiling. I would be crying. He's got the biggest grin on his face. Like, look at this. I just got trolled.
That grin was sadistic looking. Just.
Like, game, you sick bastard. Me and Slack were talking about it. Which is more trolly, Krampus or 3 Soul Heart Devil Deals?
Alright. Looking for, some health up?
These
Maybe
guys are
growth hormones, a compass?
Still neck and neck. There's the health up. He's gonna skip it, though.
This is looking naughty. It's not making me laugh.
It's so naughty.
now. Oh shit.
I'm waiting for the donkey kick. He didn't get it when I said I'd donkey kick. I even called he needed a brimstone. Unfortunately, he needed a 4th brimstone.
Well, he's won 1 and tanked 1 so far.
Because that heart, if he wouldn't have bombed, he didn't need the bomb.
If he would have glitched at any time with the pony, just take the W, man.
Take the dub.
I think that's a big upset too. I think was Hyphenated not winning the polls as well.
Oh, Hyphenated was, I'm sure, winning the polls.
Indeed.
Oof, there goes that health up he worked so hard for in the challenge room. Down the
On
drain.
the shop here, which is his best friend.
World card for Hyphenated. Looking good on Hyph side.
He's got about, I want to say about a 6 to 8 room lead, depending on mapping here. He's already looking for that boss room.
Very, very close. He needed that brim to keep up, and he's doing the best he can to keep up with it. But life's going to be the next issue. He already saw his paw in a devil deal for 3 soul hearts. He couldn't afford it. I don't know where he's going to muster up the life to make it through right now. Going to need something.
He's going to have to get a paw.
He already saw the paw, that's what I was saying.
Did he now? Oh,
that was in the 3 soul heart devil deal.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, knife in the paw.
Oh man.
Cannot afford to miss those long brimstone shots.
Alright, see what he can do here. It's going to be very interesting. Mr. Cool to greet ya, almost killing him. His first shot.
That is some sweet damage. The thwomp is all up in his face, though.
Alright, same floor again. Little bit of a lead for Mr. Hyphenated. Still banking on a world card as well. No player has that full mapping yet.
I know Bizdap said earlier he's a huge fan of the tier rate with Brimstone, but I would have probably rolled my coat hanger there and tried to get a 3rd heart container.
I like the tier with Brimstone, but I can feel it, and could be a game changer.
And the soul
now
heart.
He can compete with the world card.
He can indeed. And if this is a nice tinted rock, hey, at least it's a soul heart. And he's that close to his boss, he was already on the right way. So even better yet.
Some more money for you in case you need to gamble later if you get a good a lead there, or you're just down to the wire.
One of the few cards you'll burn a key on, because you just want it to be a Joker. You see that back and you're just hoping Joker.
Wow, getting really lucky on the heart finds here.
He wasn't getting this lucky with his miter, it didn't feel like. The beam! Take it! You need the power. And now they are literally neck and neck again here.
Same room. One with permanent mapping, one can map out any floor.
Hyphenated with the slightly quicker clear times. But Dune with the faster boss kills. I don't know, the boss kills are probably pretty close, honestly.
I would say faster room clear for the brim, boss clear for the knife. Yeah, the knife is king for boss clearing.
I think Hyphenated's real quick with his knife. He is definitely turning on a dime. He plays with a controller. He's got really good reaction time. He does a lot of competitive stuff as well, so he doesn't feel the pressures. Wow, the double soul heart in there. Too late, you're already on your way out. I know he's a big Street Fighter competitor as well. I know
Dead end.
He had to choose between this tournament and the Street Fighter tournament, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, so if he goes
out... Look at that! Taking health with his magical leprechaun ass, just shooting brimstone rainbows, this guy. The Dune snap.
The Dune snap.
Can't be stopped. Definitely showing that he did earn his place in the tournament. There's a reason he's here. Haven't heard too much about him before this even.
He'd done a few of the Boiler Weeklies is where I caught notice of him. As part of the reason I suggested he definitely went ahead and applied.
Huge damage upgrade with the Brimstone here.
And
Lord Krampus!
With the 300%. Don't spam your Krampus too early. Don't spoil it for him now.
Wow, he actually went for the reroll and picked up a mark there instead.
Less damage than the Cole would have been.
I love the coal with brimstone. It's one of my favorite things to find. It's
He's
almost
one
one of
cap-
the things I love with Krampus.
He's one cat piece short, though.
That compass is pulling him ahead, and he got a bunch of lucky soul hearts there too.
And a beautiful
to
womb
really
too.
just put him over the edge.
Beautiful womb too.
Absolutely, with the devil card looking at going into the cathedral. He's got one key. Doesn't matter though.
If Dune does pull this win here, honestly, I would have to say RNG played it out fair. I mean, Dune should have won with the pony glitch.
Exactly.
He had it in the
knife,
bag.
2 knives. You can't scoff at that. You can't scoff at the 2 knives.
Hyphenated done well with both of his knives as well.
Yeah. Did die during one of the runs though, but literally it came down to a 1 heart decision. 1 heart away from finishing that.
Yeah,
because if he would have waited, he had a bad trip he was holding that he didn't know was a bad trip.
I would have had to go bottom left with this map Hyphenated's looking at. I think he's making some hasty map reads. I may be wrong, but we'll see.
Womb 2 is his shit, you said.
Yeah, that's a wrong map read.
It's looking the wrong way.
And
he knows it.
Dune's about to be that Isaac fight. What, 2 more rooms? 3.
2 more.
2 now.
Picking up hearts along the way, stacking them up.
It's a lot of health.
Strong.
And he actually has an orbital this time.
Good dodging there. Could have bumped easily into that above him.
And used the
went
meat
around
cube
it.
to completely kill this chubby. I don't know if he even meant to do
Yeah.
it, but it panned out.
Ran around it perfectly. Nice, easy, clear room, and onto his boss fight. His damage is huge right now.
It is just... He's had big damage all night, man.
Look at
Like his
that.
power damage earlier.
1 shot, 3, and he's going to be out of his first phase just about.
Not going to pop the devil card. Going to hang on to it. I would have gone ahead and popped it.
I mean, he's got 1 key. I can see that maybe he just wants to rely on that. A full
blue baby
forehead, though, right now.
Hyphenated finally finding his, and it is bottom left, like I predicted. Maps, man, I've been pretty good with them tonight.
You have been pretty on par.
Not making any crazy decisions either, no off-the-wall decisions, just the comfortable picks. I think bottom left here is a nice choice.
You got all that health. You're feeling so comfortable, too, that you can just play super focused. You don't have that stress on you.
Hyphenated with 21 bombs here, and that world card actually could still do this. I didn't even realize. If this is the right way, and it is the right way, and it's empty, he's got to go hard, and he knows it. He's staring at Dune.
Yep. 6 hearts. Can't
2
go
orbitals
too
with the
hard.
GA.
Went the wrong way initially for Dune, but he knows which way to go now.
It's a long floor for Dune, though.
It does look like an annoying floor. It could come down to just where the boss room is on the floor coming up here.
If Hyphenated would have went
Isaac.
the right way on Womb 2, which I think was honestly a pretty obvious map read, could be very, very close right now. It still is. I mean, this is going to be... Dune's cleared, what, 1 room? And Hyphenated has, like, that many rooms to clear? Oh, he almost grabbed that poly, dude. He was moving at it like poly.
Yeah.
He didn't hit the Yum Heart once. I would have...
This is, wow.
I would have taken a second to hit the Yum Heart, especially now. There's his half heart, though. There's his Polaroid proc.
Oh my god, look at the floor for Dune! Holy crap.
No. No.
That is disgusting.
That is yeah, like beyond.
That is Scorpion of Doom.
Not even a little secret room cut at the end. It's on the wrong side of the map. Ow.
It's the Scorpion of Doom. Look at that thing. It's just
Hyphenated
sneaking
getting
you with the
hit.
boss room.
Hyphenated getting hit twice really quick here. It's still not in the bag. Hyphenated had more time than he realized. He
crap.
could have looked over and saw that map real quick.
It's getting down to the last Polaroid proc on the last 2 hearts here.
He has 19 bombs as well. I might have tried to integrate a couple in there.
How many babies is going to spawn on him?
There's 3.
Cleaning them up nicely.
Yeah, nicely cleaning them out. Not worried about the boss. Beautiful finish.
That,
Wow.
with that,
Wow.
Maximus takes it down.
Wow.
Scorpion of Doom leaves no survivors.
Oh, that's gotta sting.
Oh man.
I love you guys.
What a great night.
I'm just saying, I love you guys. All of you.
Thank you so much for coming out to watch. What a great night. That was... Phew. That was a good show.
Very well played. Hyphenated with really low life there. A lot of guys have been a little uncomfortable. I know he had the double orbitals, but you could have made some silly mistakes there. We've seen a few people face tapping on those red hearts a couple too many times.
Indeed.
Check your Skype real quick.
Let's do it.
All right. Guys, we're going to call it a night. We really do appreciate you being here. My stream is dropping frames all of a sudden. Let's get out of here with some love.